For bums, baby. Bums, baby.
Don't make me take a shot of. Don't make me take a shot of apple crown. Ain't no apple crown cap. That's all cap. No. I'ma talk that shit that nigga wanna hear.
So this hair comes courtesy of Glam. They are an AliExpress seller. I have all of their information listed down below. So after you watch this video, if you like what you see, make sure that you click the links to check out their website. As always, I have it listed in the description box. So what they sent me is their Indian body wave. Now let me give you guys a texture shot. This is body wave hair. This is Indian body wave. But before I get into my feelings about this hair, let me talk about what exactly I have in my hair. First of all, let me take off this choker. So the choker had to go for now. Maybe it'll come back before the video is over, but I don't know, look cleaner, better without the choker. So maybe it'll come back, maybe it won't. Okay, so what I have in my hair is, again, their Indian body wave hair. I have an 18, a 20, a 22, a 22, and then I also have a 16-inch frontal. Basically, I have 4 bundles, and I used most of it. I'll show you what I have left. So the reason I went 18, 20, 22, 22 is because sometimes when you go like 18, 20, 22, 24, you end up with like thin ends. Like your hair is like nice and full and at the end it's like very thin. So sometimes when you get 2 bundles of your longest length, it kind of makes sure that your hair doesn't look too thin at the bottom to where it makes you just want to cut it because it's like a little extra awkward piece. But yeah, honestly I didn't need it with this because this hair is super full. This is what I have left, and this is a part of my 18-inch bundle. So basically I used all of my 20, both of my 22s, and majority of my 18, and this is what I have left. Now as you can see, when you look at the bundle, before it is put into a wig, because this is a wig that I made myself, before I made it into a wig and before co-washing it, this body wave is gorgeous. It's perfect. It is soft. I have absolutely nothing bad to say about the hair itself. The wefts are perfect. The beards are perfect. There was no grays. There were no fillers. The hair is actually really a really nice dark brown. Like, I know that you guys are like, what do you mean by that? But I like when the hair is as dark as you can get it. Of course I want it to be natural, and if it's natural and not processed, it can't be like jet black, but at the same time, like as dark chocolate as it can be, that's kind of what I like, and I just feel like it suits me well. So I made this unit on Saturday, and as soon as I finished with it, I don't know, I just felt some kind of connection with it, so I threw it on my head. Saturday we went out to eat, we went shopping. Sunday we basically did the same thing, eat, shop, and it just stayed on my head. Monday is today, and I woke up and Saturday night, Sunday night, I wore it to bed with no scarf, and I just kind of had it in a grandma bun on top of my head, kind of like the grandma emoji where it's like thick and full, and it's just sitting like really like literally like right here on the top of my head. And I just was in love with it. Like, I didn't want to wear anything else, and I think it's because it's so dark and the texture is so nice, and then again it had this really pretty body wave to it. But I decided right before I started this video to go ahead and co-wash it, and something said go ahead and co-wash it before you do the video, because with body wave hair sometimes it is a really nice body wave when you first get it, but the moment you wash it or wet it, it kind of goes a little bit straight. So yeah, that's what happens. I'm kind of sad because I really wanted to keep it in this texture, but for the sake of the review I thought it would be a good idea to show you guys what it would look like, and this is what it looks like. So before I get into that, I also wanted to mention their packaging. So Shipping was pretty fast. It came in 2 days, which is the standard. They did not give me the bags that I usually love, so I just used my own Ziploc bag for it. But something that I did like in instead of a bag, they actually had original packaging. Well, as original as it gets, because it seems like every time I get bundles from any AliExpress company, they always come with the silver band around it, tied around it, or gold. Usually it's silver, but sometimes they'll alternate with gold. But they actually have their signature color is purple, so they had the purple band around it, and on top of that and under that was like a regular elastic rubber band, and then on top of that it's stuck together. But they had you know, the tape that goes around that said Glam Star 100% virgin hair. I know it might sound cheesy, but when you're a hair reviewer and you're staring at bundles and packages of hair all day, to see a different color and actual like detailed branding on it is a pretty nice touch. So as I was saying, as soon as I made this wig on Saturday, there was something about it that I loved, so I just threw it on instantly, which I usually don't do. I'll put it on, try it on, and make sure that the wig fits nice, everything lays flat. I'll go ahead and add an elastic band, possibly even style it, and then I'll put it to the side until like the next day or something like that, because usually I'm making a few wigs in a day. But I just left this one on because there was something about it that I love so much. Again, this is what I fell in love with, this texture like this, because it just was so soft, so the waves were perfect. The hair was so dark. You can see how dark it is. It's almost probably the darkest hair, and I don't know if it's coming up the same on what I see, but it just, I don't know, darker hair suits me better than lighter brown hair. And then it just had so much body in it, like the frontal has so much body in it. But something told me today before I did this review to go ahead and to co-wash it. And as you guys can see with your own eyes, I didn't put any product. I just washed it with, or just rinsed it with some conditioner. And as you can see, it's starting to dry up, but a lot of that wave is gone, which kind of makes me sad. I kind of feel like I could have put a leave in it and kind of scrunched it to kind of get some of that back. But that's just the name of the game with body wave. A lot of the times, once you go ahead and wash it or co-wash it or even just wet it, you'll lose a lot of that wave. And I think that's just common with, as sad as I am, I think that's just common with a lot of body wave hair. I'm just a little bit disappointed that I didn't even get like a wash or two, like 2 or 3 washes out of it before the body wave went. It went kind of instant. So usually when you see Indian people as a race or an ethnicity, their hair is usually very dark. It's very shiny, like a natural sheen, because they're so healthy. And it's usually very straight. So I kind of can understand why it's like this. It's like if you think of a Brazilian person as a donor, naturally they have curly hair and naturally have wavy hair. So their hair usually typically will hold a wave if it's steam processed. Most hair, when you get it from AliExpress, is usually steam processed to make all of the bundles match the same texture, because every single donor is not going to have the exact same hair, if that makes any sense. And steam processing is not any chemicals, it's just the way that they curl the hair so that basically all of your bundles have the same unison wave or curl or whatever type of hair it has. I'm gonna just assume that this hair was steam processed like that. I told you guys that I would be showing you guys how to steam process. I just have been so overwhelmed that once like all of my reviews kind of slowed down, which I've kind of stopped accepting so many different reviews lately. Once I get a chance, I will show you the process of steam processing. But basically I say that all to say that this hair, I'm gonna assume, was steam processed to get that look, but naturally the donor or donors of this hair just naturally had straight hair. But as soon as I have a moment, maybe later tonight or tomorrow, I'm probably gonna go ahead and straighten it out. Right now I'm just gonna let it air dry, and because I did not put any product in it, once it's dry, it's pretty much gonna look straight with a little crinkle to it, from what I see. And then I'll just be able to just run a flat iron through it. to make it like straight, because I really do love this hair. I kind of wanted it to be more body wave, but the texture of it and everything, like I love it so much that I can't wait to straighten it out, because I want to continue to rock this as my like go-to outside of whatever hair I'm trying to review and test out for you guys. Let me give you guys a quick 360. If I did not mention, I did sew this hair onto a wig cap. So as you can see, the hair is beginning to dry, and it's drying like super straight with like a little crinkle to it. So I'm kind of sad about that, but like I said, it is the name of the game. This is the frontal. It is a 13 by 4 inch, so it goes like way below, like right here below my ear, just the way my head is shaped. It's pretty tight. I did put an elastic band so that it can sit properly. It is super dense in my opinion. I'm still fairly new to the frontal game, so I still have a lot to learn about slaying them and all of that stuff. So what I'm going to end up doing is probably taking about this much hair, and as you can see, this is already like designated as a bang. I probably didn't take all of it out, but there is some bang in there that comes like right here, if you can see that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim it a little bit more to make some natural baby hair, and behind that I'm just going to pluck really nicely there and then all throughout, because like I said, this thing is super dense, and if I want to make it look more realistic and natural, I think it will be a good idea to pluck it. The reason that I've been showing you, that looks crazy, but the reason that I've been showing you guys the hair like usually like unstyled in a natural state lately is because like I like showing you guys like the finished result and how it looks styled. I physically don't have the time to like show you what it looks like this and then go style it and come back, because I literally have so much or so many reviews that I committed to. But as soon as it slows down, maybe I'll be able to a little bit more often. Let me know what you prefer. In my mind as a consumer, I would rather see like, if I buy this hair and I make a wig out of this hair, to begin with, what is it gonna look like? That's what I want to see, because a lot of the times, you know, with depending on your skill level, if you're a magician like a lot of the hair reviewers here, you can make it look really good. Like I'm confident I can make this look super natural, add a little bit of baby hair, not too thick, pluck out a lot of hair throughout this frontal so that it lays a little bit flatter, naturally has some really nice body waves, so it'll still do some amazing things, but it'll look more like it's coming out of my scalp opposed to looking so dense and so thick. But not everybody is, you know, skilled at styling closures and frontals and just hair in general, so they kind of want to see like what they're working with, like if they're gonna have to pluck it, if they don't have to pluck it, you know, like if they have to bleach the knots. The knots are not bleached on this one, but again, I just want you to see, like if you make your own wig or if you get this installed into your hair and if you're left to style it yourself, what you're starting with, so that you can kind of have an idea of, you know, if you can handle it, because not everybody is super skilled at making these wigs look like they're coming out of your scalp. And of course it takes practice and time and all of that stuff, but in the meantime, while you're learning, you don't want to be out here looking crazy. So I say all that to say that I really do like this hair. I definitely am going to have some fun styling this unit to my personality. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram because I think I'm going to use my Instagram to kind of update you guys on the wigs. Like, I do get comments and questions and emails and DMs of people asking, do you still like this hair? Do you still like that hair? I physically don't have the time. I'm tired of saying I don't have time because it just sounds like too much. But it would be hard for me to go back and do an additional video for every single hair that I review, especially because my version of 2 weeks in or a month in with some hair may not be the same for you, because I am reviewing so many different hair, I guess you can say. I pretty much rotate my hair on a daily basis. Like, if I like hair, like I like this one, I'll wear it for 2 or 3 days, or whichever one I like during the week, I'll probably wear it all weekend. But beyond that, I'll switch my hair out 3 or 4 times a week. So how it holds up for me after 2 weeks may not be how it would hold up for you if you've been wearing that same hair every day. So if I say, oh yeah, it's still bomb, it's still flawless, I probably only wore it 2 or 3 times after that review. Whereas, you know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. But, you know, when there's something specific that I want to say, like the hair turned out really bad, or it turned out really good, or, you know, it's really my favorite, I'll kind of start to indicate that kind of stuff on my Instagram for you guys video and say this hair is still bomb, or show you guys how I'm rocking it. So make sure that you guys follow me there. Again, my only issue with this hair was that the body wave went out quickly. So it's almost, I'd say it's about 85, maybe 90% dry, just from running my mouth under these lights. I'm gonna go ahead and let it finish air drying. I'll probably put it in a bun. So I hope that helped. I hope that you guys learned some stuff. Don't forget to let me know if you guys prefer for me to show you guys what the hair looks like naturally, like after I'm done making my wig, or if you prefer when I go ahead and like tweeze it and curl it or manipulate it so that you pretty much do not see what it looks like, you know, in its natural state. I personally think it's better for you guys to see what you're getting opposed to what you can do with it, because it kind of helps you know, if this is something for you. Don't forget to share this video with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you'll never miss a video from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.